Bench testing in 1957 Cadillac headlight switch with the fog light option. Serial number HS12262024, offered by TT Parts Rebuilding. Run-up test. Test number 1, tail and parking light operation. Test number 2, tail and headlight operation. Test number 3, tail and fog light operation from parking lights off. Test number 4, dash lights set low to high. Test number 5, circuit breaker test. And test number 6, switch terminals insulated from ground. During the run-up test, we'll be using a boost on the battery. Right now we're reporting about 12.92 volts. And under boost we have 14.22. Also monitor the rheostat temperature. Right now we're at ambient around 87 degrees. Test number 1, tail and parking light operation. First position, the tail and parking lights. I'm going to set the rheostat to mid-range and off. Again, first position, tail, parking, rheostat set to mid-range and off. Test number 2, tail and headlight operation. First position, tail, parking. Second position, front parking lights come off, headlights come on. Back to first position, headlights off, parking lights back on and off. Test number 3, tail and fog light operation. Front parking lights off. First position, rotating the fog light switch, you shut off the front parking and turn on the fog lights. Back to parking, again fog, and parking. Second position, we see this option is not available. The fog light operation is only available in first position. Back to first position, parking, fog lights, parking, and off. Test number 4, dash lights set low to high. First position, and rotate the rheostat to off. Now we're going to go to minimum setting for the dash lights and monitor the rheostat temperature. We're up to 99, 100 degrees. Let that sit there for a couple minutes. Let's go to mid-range. See an increase of rheostat temperature. Now reporting about 101. Right? (103), full bright. And 4, back to mid-range. Dim. 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Off. Second position, headlight position. From the dash light off position to the minimum brightness. Mid-range. Full bright. Back to first position. Minimum. Dim. Full dim. And off. Test number 5, circuit breaker test. Delco on the headlight switches had a built-in circuit breaker. In the event that there's a short in the vehicle wiring, the bimetallic arm would expand and break the connection between the battery and the headlight switch. To demonstrate that, we'll put that in first position. We have our parking and taillights. Simulate expansion of the arm. You see the circuit is from battery to the switch is disconnected. Count again. Second position, headlight switch position. Expansion of the arm. We see the connection between the battery and the switch is disconnected. This protects the switch and the vehicle wiring. Back to first position. Expansion of the arm. Protecting the vehicle wiring and the switch. And off. Test number 6, switch terminals insulated from ground. Using a standard 12-volt test light, we see we have continuity back to the battery at the switch chassis. And probe each one of the switch terminals. Demonstrate that the switch terminals are insulated from ground. Starting with the fog light switch, you have the fog light feed. No continuity back to the battery. This is the fog light switch feed. No continuity back to the battery. Parking light feed. No continuity back to the battery. Dash panel terminal. No continuity back to the battery. Battery terminal. No continuity back to the battery. Headlight. No continuity back to the battery. Tail light. No continuity back to the battery. Parking light feed and fog light feed, no continuity back to the battery, and brake light feed. The only continuity we have back to the battery is at the switch chassis. This demonstrates that the switch terminals are insulated from ground.